Hey there, welcome back to my channel. You're at the Thrifty Journal Shop. My name is Amber. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to share a flip through of this Crayola Crayon junky art journal filled with color. This is a custom journal, but I always like to share with you guys just for your own inspiration or ideas and all of that good stuff. So I've had a lot of interest in me making journals like this one. I had made this journal and showed a flip through. This is my personal journal, how I just took this colored pencil box and I didn't want to throw it away and I just loved all the color. So I turned it into kind of a trashy, junky art journal, just filled it with all sorts of papers, a lot of them paper bags, most of them just thrifted. And so I do love making this type of journal. So in order for me to make this style of a journal, it's usually me buying the supplies. So that's the thing. I don't really need colored pencils. I did need some crayons, and so that's why this one came about too. But I've looked online or different places where I could find empty boxes or recycled boxes. I have yet to find any. So otherwise, I would love to make more colored pencil or crayon ones. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that process through. However, before I do a flip through of this, I do have this box and I saved it because I thought it was really pretty and I thought maybe I could turn this into a journal. So I'm just going to throw it out there. If you are interested in a journal with this box, you can email me. I'll leave my email address in the description box. You can message me, leave a comment down below. Sometimes people send me emails and I don't know if it goes in my junk. Um, I always look there too, or my trash box or whatever. So, or you can message me on Etsy. So, yeah, at some point, maybe I'll turn that, if I have interest, into a journal. All right, so let's do a flip through of this one. Okay. So the crayon box was this size, and then this was the top of the box. So what I did was I cut the box apart and just extended it a little bit longer by folding this up. So now it's about 7.5 by 10 inches. And then what I did was I, this was actually flipped upside down. So this was, I had to kind of cut the box apart a little bit and then flip this up. And then I used this as a pocket. All right. And because the box was on the thinner side, I had some chipboard that fit perfectly. So I glued some chipboard on and then I did sew around it. And then I put some of my painty paper on there. And then I reattached this part of the box and made just a really large pocket. And then here's just the extras of the box. And I was going to make tags, but when I do these journals, I just sort of try to do like the bare bone minimum here. I give you the colorful papers and then I give you plain papers and I give you some items and I just let you go for whatever you want to do. So in this pocket, I am putting I scored tons of the Dollar Tree paper, and so I'm going to be graciously giving that away if you order a journal from me or something from my shop. So that will be in that pocket. So this is how I did the spine, and I love these kind of spines. I like making a flexible wraparound spine. This time, instead of putting the spine on the outside of the box, I put it on the inside. I had done that with one of my Halloween journals. So this is just canvas paper. And what I do is I just kind of fold it over and I sew the canvas paper and then I sew the material over it. And this, I believe, is a sheet. And I just thought it looked like a Crayola crayon. And I found it thrifting. So I thought it went perfect with this box. And then I just made like a really simple dangle. I haven't gotten into dangles. I would love to make the charms and all of that. Honestly, I don't have a lot of the materials to make those kind of things. So this is just a paper clip. You can take it off. And then here's just some really bright colored ribbons. sort of like the colors of a crayon. I've got some rickrack. I love rickrack, and some really pretty like lace here. And then just some funky beads. These are like my acrylic paper beads. I need to make some more. I'm like running out. Here's some beads I found thrifting, and then just some Dollar Tree beads. So there's some more of those. So you can remove that. So, and then with this journal, I put a little kit together. So because there was 120 crayons, and I don't know if I'll ever use all 120, I just tied a little red ribbon around 8 crayons. I just thought, how cute is that? So that's going to come with that. And then I didn't put any children's book pages in this journal, but I did give some as extras if you want to do some fussy cutting. And so I just picked some from some books that I had: Sesame Street, Cookie Monster. I had this counting book, this little golden book counting book with these kittens I thought was cute, and the farm here. So just some extra pages for fun. You could fussy cut those rabbits, the little puppy dog, and then Snoopy, really cute Snoopy book, Charlie Brown. And then there's Clifford. So yeah, lots of just some fun extras. So that's going to come with it. This page wouldn't fit in the popcorn bag, so I'm leaving that out. This is a tag that I showed from the Dollar Tree. I just like these. I gravitate towards school supplies and children related things. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the kid at heart. I've been a substitute teacher. I just always have liked that kind of stuff. And I just think it's fun and whimsical and eclectic, and that's just my style. So I included one of those. And then here's just, this paper is actually from, where's this paper from? This paper is from the Dollar Tree, from those journals you get. And I just thought it was really pretty with the splashes of paint. And then the popcorn bag. And then inside the popcorn bag here is just a lot of the Dollar Tree fun paper. Just love all these papers. So just lots of different sheets. And then I had some heavier duty cardstock. And then I also included some of the offcuts from the pages that I cut down. And you could do like a masterboard with some of these, or collage. So I included those. And then I recently got a jelly plate. Love it. This was like the sheet that came, and I just loved it. I've made a pocket out of this inside here. I'll show you. So, and then I had some wrapping paper, Care Bear. So these are just offcut scraps, a lot of different funness that you can do whatever with. And so those are going to come inside this cute little popcorn bag we have here. Okay, so all of this and these fun little crayons is going to come inside this journal. All right, let's take a look inside. So this has 3 signatures, and each signature has 12 pages times 2, which is 24 front and backs. Gives you a total of 72 pages front and back. Okay, so like I said, this is part of the box, and I made a pocket, and then I put some of the painty papers for the cover. And then the back pockets, or the back pocket is some of that material that I used on the spine. And then that's the back. It's so pretty, just bright colors. And then here's just a journaling card I made. I had done a video on some fodder embellishments, and here's a little bumblebee. And then I just used some of the cutoffs from inside of these papers, backed it up with this really pretty Dollar Tree paper. And then I just included this little card with the pencils, and I put some rickrack there. So that'll come in that pocket. Let's see, this is the back cover. I had some more kind of pretty material fabric here. I just thought that was pretty with those colors. And so, yes. Okay, let's take a look inside. So here's the first page, more of this painty paper. I love all the colors, some fabric scraps. This page was part of a paper bag, and then I just added some wrapping paper here with the Care Bears. I always kind of like to back up some of these papers with something else, because Wrapping paper has a tendency to be really thin, so I put some construction paper back there, and then the paper sack. Here's just a paper clip I made. I like to make these every now and then. They're super simple. This is just some string that I get at the Dollar Tree. And then here is some of my acrylic paper beads I like to make. Just scraps, and then I paint them. I've got a video on that. I'll link it down below. And then I had some letter beads from the Dollar Tree. So I wrote crayons there. So that one says crayons. You can move all this stuff around. It did include a garden paper. And in here, in this pocket, I just filled it with some fun papers. I did experiment with making some of my own paper clips. Yeah, so I made a couple crayon paper clips just using colored pencils. Yeah, we might need to perfect these a little bit. Well, we're not about perfection here, but you get it. You can move those around. I just thought it was cute, so I just paper clipped that there. And then in here, here is some of that fun Dollar Tree paper. I love this. I mean, just so pretty. So we put that in there. And then some paint swatches and more of the painty paper. I did some stenciling on here. For these kind of things, you could add a photo. Yeah, you could add this journaling card, a smaller journaling card, whatever you want to do. And then I did leave some blank paper bags here just for you to kind of create and make your own. More of that pretty painted paper. This is some Dollar Tree stationery. More of the paper sack. I did include lots of construction paper in here, which I thought was kind of cool because the crayons are all kind of, you know, the original 8 crayons or however many are in the box look a lot like the color of the construction paper. And once again, I like to back this construction paper up. So I just sewed around it. There's a tuck inside here so you could put something in there. And then I just made a tag. I drew the crayon box and just backed it up. You have some writing space there. So there's a little tag. A pocket here and just a bunch of different offcuts, more Dollar Tree paper. Here's some more of the paper from when I trimmed them down. Now this was really kind of cool. This is something new that I did. It's probably not new, but it was new to me. I found this tissue paper at the Dollar Tree. I loved the colors. So what I did was I just wrapped it around a piece of white paper and just sewed around it. So you've got like the thickness of it. I just thought that was really pretty. So a way to use tissue paper in a journal. And you could always glue or decoupage with tissue paper, but this was just really simple. I just sewed around it. And then here's some of this white paper I've been using. It's just some white, heavier coffee paper with some trim. Now we're on to the second signature. I got some really cool scrapbook paper recently, thrifting, double-sided. And then I did have a little playing card with crayons, so I sewed that on. And then here's another one of those little paper clip crayons. And I didn't cover the back. I just hot glued it. So, you know, I'm gonna work on those. Okay, and then here's more of those offcuts from the pages. And then I did include a page from a cookbook because I just have to. And I just thought those was really pretty with the colors of the Sunday. And more of that paper. I love this paper. I'm gonna say it 55 times. I love it, love it. There's some more. We've got some stationery. And then here is that pocket I was talking about. So this was like part of the sheet that the jelly plate came in. I just thought it was really cool. It kind of fit the journal. So I just made a pocket here, added some of that fun Dollar Tree paper, and then just a tag. More painty papers. Love this blue paint. It's almost like it's sheer and shiny. Here's the offcuts of that scrapbook paper. So pretty. Got the white on this side, more construction paper, and I just backed it up with the purple, left it open so you could tuck something there. Painty paper. So pretty. This pretty fabric, this is Dollar Tree fabric. I just love it. How cool is that? Dollar Tree has some pretty cool fabrics that you can find, and it's nice fabric. It's not thin, it's thick. And there's the back part of that cake decorating, little piece of pie there. This white paper. Okay, we're on to the third signature. I just love this scrapbook paper. Thought it was really pretty with all these colors. And then here's one of my tags I made using my fodder. And it's just, this is a book page that I did some mark making on, and I sewed around for a little tuck. And here's some more offcuts tucked in there. Got the paper bag. And then I did sew an envelope, and I put some stuff inside here. I made a few more crayons so you could glue those. I got an orange crayon and a blue crayon, and then just some fun color cards. I like these rainbow cards, and just thought this was pretty. And Winnie the Pooh. You can't go wrong with Pooh. So those will be inside this envelope. More painty paper. And so all of these pages, because this is a elongated journal, I had to hinge all of these separately. And so by doing that, it does thicken the spine a little bit, but you know, that's kind of how you have to do it, how you have to work it. So I just used a lot for these. I just used the offcuts of the paper. So I kind of reused the paper. That way it sort of pulls the color out too. That's another way to reuse your scraps, is just by using those to hinge the pages. More construction paper, orange, and then the yellow. I did put some rickrack here, left this open for a tuck. Then this is just some paper that I pulled from a composition notebook. It's got little tiny dots on it. Thought that was just kind of pretty. Painty paper. This is some music paper with some painty paper. More of that composition paper. And then I did use my funky shaped scissors to kind of give that a different look there instead of just cutting straight, which I never cut straight anyway. So this is kind of nice because it gives it a little whoop-de-woo curve there. More of that cut off, painty papers. So you do have white space. She does have white space to create too. So, and paper sacks to do whatever. And this is just some fun paper. I love the feel of this paper. It's, I don't know what this is. It's some kind of stationery, but my mom had given it to me, and it's pretty old. It was in a box from the 80s, but it's still in really good condition. So yeah. So that is the Crayola colorful fun journal with that dangle and all of these goodies. So okay, I forgot a paper clip. So here's another paper clip that I made, and this one says Crayola. So yep, just some cheapy beads and Crayola, and I just clipped that on. So there's two paper clips that have beads, and one with that says crayons, or this one says Crayola, and then this one was the one that says crayons. Okay. So that you still have lots of room to grow. And that's what's nice about these wraparound fun spines, is that they just move with the journal. And I found too that with this type of spine, it lays flat, you can ply it. And also, if you're somebody that likes to sew or add things, I have taken the journals and totally manipulated them into I can sew on the paper with the flexible spine. You can't always do that with the hard spine because it doesn't bend. So I think I am forever a soft covered, wraparound, flexible spine kind of gal. It just seems to be the way I like to make journals and the way I like to use journals. So okay, I hope this gave you guys some inspiration and that you enjoyed this flip through. Guys, if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. And if you're interested in me making you an art journal of some form, let me know. I am working on doing some composition ones. It probably won't be until this winter, like after Christmas. So I'm going to have some of those. They're going to have funky painty papers, kind of have some trashy kind of junky, you know, my kind of style. And then I do have this box I can always turn into a journal. So just throwing that out there. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day. Get outside today and enjoy some weather and find some time to create for yourself. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. See you soon.